So we're doing a podcast tonight. It's Jay from Orton's Barbecue World. Basically, we're just going to be chatting all things barbecue, everything barbecue world, what we get up to. Just a bit about us, really. I've done plenty of podcasts on my own, but we thought it'd be great to get the team together. We've asked you guys loads of questions. We've asked you guys to send in your questions, which you have. So we've got loads of questions to answer. So basically, start by an introduction. So everyone knows me. I'm Jay, Orton's Barbecue World. I don't need to tell my story, but we'll go around the room and just introduce the boys. Boys, over to you.
Good evening, everybody. My name's Tom.
My name's Jamie.
My name's Josh. I'm basically the face of Orton's Barbecue World.
Do you want beers?
Yes, please. We'll have a beer.
Yeah.
Please. We'd like a beer, Mark.
Absolutely.
No, I don't drink. My name's Mark. But before we do it, I want to know if we're getting edited out before we carry on with this. Or is Jay coming back and cutting us out?
It all depends how it goes. But yeah, so that's basically the team. So we'll just start. Basically, we've had a load of questions sent in, and we're just going to rattle through them as a team. So one of the first questions we got was a bit of a bombshell. Who's the best at selling?
100% mate.
Nah, definitely me.
Why do you think you? What?
It's a tricky one because Mark's got the gift of the gab, right? So he's a cheeky chappy.
He also hunts you down like a shark trying to make you buy a barbecue.
You cannot leave the store without walking away with barbecue.
You walk in that showroom, you're buying a barbecue and you ain't leaving.
Why must they want something other than a tray?
No, it's not happening.
He forces you into getting a Traeger.
Traeger, maybe a master touch.
What's your favourite thing to sell? That's a great question.
Performer Deluxe.
Why Performer Deluxe, Jay?
Best charcoal barbecue. Can't go wrong.
And it has a lot of features to discuss with the customer. So that's a good selling point.
I'd say probably Traegers are the best. I think they're the easiest thing to sell, definitely. I mean, they're so simple. So simple. There's so many different parts of it you can rattle through in 5-10 minutes talking to someone, and then they're already sold on it by the time you finish going through the
I'm
points.
easy to sell with a Traeger because I cook on one, so
Yeah, you love cooking, doesn't
you can sell something that you're passionate about, kind of.
You cook at home with the missus and stuff, don't you?
Yeah, mate.
Love it.
I love the Traeger.
What's your favourite? What do you love cooking at home? Away from the showroom, what do you enjoy cooking indoors?
I don't know, man. It's tough. A whole chicken. I do like to do a whole chicken on the Traeger.
What about your tenderloin?
Oh yeah, the pork tenderloin's good, but I prefer the tenderloin on the master touch.
Jamie, you do a lot of cooking at home.
Jay, please, if you buy barbecue.
Jay can have a barbecue. He needs to do cooking at home.
Yeah, but I do a fair amount of cooking at work. Keep you guys happy.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah, hang on. Whoa. Jay, have you got a Traeger?
Yes.
How many times you used it?
Probably the same amount of time as you, and you've had yours longer.
Yeah, but, he hardly cooks on it.
I'm busy running a shop.
We're busy keeping the shop alive as well. That's why we can't. That's why we can't cook.
Well, in everyone's defence, we do cook for 3-4 times a week on a barbecue.
What do you do? Josh, your favourite thing to cook? I reckon.
Lamb kofta balls. They're a bit of mine and Jamie's experiment that we come through.
Your lamb balls, your post this week was immense.
Shout out to the Kebab Club.
Yeah. Posting coming. All right.
And what was it cooked on?
The smoke fire.
That's a thing then.
How did you find it?
Beers are here.
Yes.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers. boys.
Cheers.
Tom's like, oh no.
Cook it all self now. I think Josh good there. Like, massive shout out to Kebab Club.
Yeah.
With the lamb balls, honestly.
Lamb sheesh marinade, even the chicken sheesh marinade as well, and the hot chili sauce. They are fantastic.
Chili sauce.
Chili
But
sauce.
we did change it up a little bit on the last ones.
You creative devils.
They were good.
Well, what did you add in there? A bit of cheese?
Yeah, cheese. What?
No, you done two different
It
types,
was
haven't
Beef and lamb.
yeah.
You did, yeah.
yeah. The beef ones weren't the best ones. It had to be lamb.
They were
But
super juicy though.
Yeah. But that's because of the smoke fire and its excellent cooking capabilities.
you? Shout out Weber. What's your favourite thing, Tom?
Oh, that's a good question. I do like roast duck on a barbecue.
Yeah, I done duck the other week.
does go
Actually, that
really
was
well.
good on the barbecue.
Yeah, we did it when Summit Kamado first came out at Riverside Garden Centre. When we went there.
Yeah, we went and did that.
So, we had lobster tails, steak, We did a whole aromatic roast duck.
That is Tom's name all over it, that menu, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love a bit of lobster.
We had Snells to start.
I'll tell you what though, when it comes to knowledge of barbecues, this kid does know his
Tom will
shit.
do.
That's
Yeah.
a joke.
Well,
You love YouTube, man.
We-
And you
yeah,
know
yeah.
Like, how do you know that? I watched about 4 hours. What, on how to put a spit roast onto a spirit? Yeah, man, nailed it.
But when it comes to like getting in depth and knowledge and stuff,
Yeah, he's the
literally
man.
He does his
we all turn around
research.
And say, Tom,
Yeah.
we all turn around.
well, I've been schooled on a couple of little bits by you guys recently.
Like what?
What was it with the Traeger? With a pellet sensor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And,
There's one other thing as well.
oh, what else was it? That you, when you do the super smoke mode, yeah,
Oh,
burns through the less pellets and that.
less
yeah.
pellets, yeah.
So we're saying about cooking on barbecues here. Are we going to talk about cooking on barbecues without talking about Jamo should come with a firewall? Jamo, this is your
Yeah.
moment to redeem yourself and tell
Prodigy
everybody.
plays as he
Because you
fires
have
it.
set how many barbecues on fire?
It's got to be a 5.
Probably push it 1.
One, okay, so that one, but you,
1 proper fire.
but when we talk about the
The
fire,
tip
The
line
spirit,
definitely
the
caught light.
spirit caught a light.
you always explain though it wasn't your fault, was it? Because of what happened previously.
Oh yeah, I always blame someone else. If they don't clean it, right, then it's their fault.
So what happened?
Just-
What happened with that one that was fully on fire when you called me out there?
Oh, someone didn't clean it out before and set me
He
up.
was the one that used it.
Yeah.
Well, as
Panics a bit.
As a team, how many grill fires have we had?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
right.
what about my when I set my new ironwood up? Bang. Shit, Jay, turn it off, turn it off.
We cooked like 7 kilos of poor belly burnt ends.
Didn't clean it out.
Didn't clean the grease trap
And
out.
we've got about 30, 40 people behind us, just like shielding it. Just, no, everything's good. Don't need to see this. But
Like, Jay, get it out, put it in the other barbecue.
what about the one? Whether he's going to hear this or not, what about the one at Chris Brooks's when it literally was fully?
Oh, that came out where the bucket
Came out
liner is.
outside.
Yeah, that's well. We had a lot of chicken wings that night, didn't we? Seriously overloaded
That
it
was
in
a
the
shout out,
chicken wing grease.
shout out.
We like to, we like to push its capabilities.
Capability is Josh's word,
Yes.
and we pushed its capabilities and realised that you can't do that. So yeah, if you're cooking pork belly burnt ends,
Clean it out.
clean it out.
Well, yeah, anything really.
Especially when it's that full.
Right. Second question. Right. What we got here? What is the best thing about working at Orton's Barbecue World? I'm gonna have to. Well, it's totally different from me. Obviously, setting it all up, it's my baby. So I think this is really over to you boys. I love everything about it, but it's my baby. So
Well, where do you start? Because there's so many points to sort of cover that we could be here a long time.
Yeah,
You
it ain't working with you, Bellends.
Well, no, it's obviously
You love-
having a laugh with you guys.
yeah, we do have a great laugh.
We spend,
You
No.
say it all the time. We spend more time than we do at home.
yeah, we spend more time at work at home. And so if you can enjoy work and have a laugh with the guys you're with,
I'll get regular headaches from laughing too much.
yeah. Face ache.
Yeah.
I think you said before, Tom, like, about talking the knowledge through and watching customers.
Well,
Just
yeah,
what we've
when
learned.
you can share your passion with somebody and that doesn't know what they're doing, and then they go home and create an awesome meal for their family and themselves, and they get the bug. One of our customers, Mark, years
Freeman?
ago, Mark Freeman, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't really know what a chimney starter was. And next thing you know, he's winning Weber
Weber's
Grill of the
Grill.
Month, and now he's got a Traeger, and he's a quality barbecue
Yeah.
cook. So.
Shout out to personalised warehouse.
Lovely bit of uniform.
So yeah, no, I think that's definitely like I think we'd all say that like talking to customers who don't have a clue, and then watching them weeks and weeks and weeks coming by the rubs this that, and then they go to village.
And then they come in and school you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What about you, Jay?
Watching their
What's your
journey.
favourite thing about working there?
I guess it's obviously knowing that.
Working alongside Josh.
No, he irritates me half the time, and he does. I'm easy to wind up. I'd say it's knowing that you can get up every single morning, knowing that you're going to a place where you enjoy it. Working with the people you can have a laugh with. The events are always good. Road trips,
Oh yeah.
road trips.
Boys love a road trip, don't they?
Yeah.
Love it. There's so many points, but
Derek's buzzing about the mileage you put on the
yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you're spot on, Jay. Like,
It's different, isn't it? Because it's like it's your job, but it's something you like love doing, isn't it?
Yeah, I do.
It's something you're passionate about.
I do. I say people say about me with the passion. Like, obviously, everyone sees my face and the passion for it, but I think that thing. I wake up every morning and I'm not unhappy to go to work. And I think a lot of people don't like going to work. I love going to work.
Definitely one of the biggest points is the fact that the worst thing is to get up in the morning and hate what you do and to go there absolutely dread it, like you can't wait for it to hit 5:30 and go home. So like it's sort of we get up and go, we'll sit, we have a laugh. It's relaxed to the point where we do so many good things, but there's also a level of you've got to have the respect and you know when you're doing something too far and you're taking the piss a bit. But
because you get to cook and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. People say to us, Corey, you cook a lot. I go, yeah, we're lucky that this is our job. These other Instagrams and stuff, they have to do it in their own time. We're so lucky that we just get to do it.
But then you're lucky you get like Derek walk down, don't you? And be like, what's cooking today, boys? What you got for me? And like he actually supports what you're doing.
It's great as well when you end up giving food to the other members of staff in the garden centre and the compliments we get for the food is just unreal, and I think it makes all of us want to do that more cooking, and it makes us every single day want to say what's on the menu today. And we probably went 2 weeks where we was cooking something different on the barbecue every single day.
Hence why I now have to go to the thing.
Yeah.
Tom's bought a bike.
I'm still expanding.
I can second what Josh said there. The compliments, there's nothing better than that when you learn something from scratch, do it, and the people that you're doing it for really enjoy it.
You know, I like when you do something, you experiment it at home, and you're like, that was banging. And then you're like, I can't wait to go and cook that for the boys. And then they're like, that is good.
Back to the lamb kofta balls. I cooked them at work and I went home, I did them for my family. I'll leave it out, all right? I went home, did them for my family, and just everyone loved them. So and I was never into cooking beforehand, but now I want to do a lot more cooking, and I've got my own Traeger now at home. I haven't used it a lot recently, but
bit like me.
Yeah, a bit like Jamo, but I definitely want to get back into it, and I want to be able to bring some of the stuff I'm learning at work and take it home to do for my family.
Definitely used it more than Jamo.
Yeah, definitely still.
Cool. Right, we'll go on to the next question we've got in. People have asked, what is your favourite barbecue in the showroom? Tough one, because this is actually really hard now. A couple of years ago, I always used to say a Performer Deluxe. It was always the one, but it is tougher now because there is so many things. Without trying to dodge the question, I think for me, a Performer Deluxe ticks every single box. Charcoal barbecue has all those extras, space to actually do work and prep. I love the Joe Jr. from KJ, and I love the Traeger Ironwood. So, sort of saying one of each brand because it is so hard to nail it down to one. But
it's so difficult now because there's so many different grills that
they're
do
completely
different
different.
jobs.
Yeah, I love the little Junior.
It depends. I'd say it depends on what you want to do.
Yeah.
What you like cooking.
What's your favourite, man? Because you've had, over the years working with me, you've had loads of barbecues.
Tom's got about 6
barbecues. Tom's got a little showroom at home. What's your favourite?
Well, it's changed.
Yeah.
Every year I probably fluttered from one to another. For ease of use and consistency, it's got to be a Traeger.
Yeah.
For good charcoal barbecuing, I'd choose a KJ. For an electric grill, you're probably looking at the Weber Pulse.
Yeah.
I've seen some Weber chefs over there cook racks of ribs on that little electric barbecue and all sorts, and it performs really well. But there's just so many you can choose. We've got the Masterbuilt coming.
Yeah, we haven't really played with it yet.
No, we did a bit of chicken on it just as a trial run, give it its first outing, and it did an amazing job. The ease of use with controlling it with a digital controller, but having the charcoal fire burning, it was unreal. So we're looking forward to using that next year a lot.
What's your own, boys? What's your favourite?
Me personally, I would agree with you and say Perform Deluxe. Honest opinion.
I agree with you.
Let me just mark down some brownie points for Jam.
It's a half day next week.
That's a smiley face sticker and a lollipop for us.
Yeah, but any Weber charcoal barbecue is always good to sell. But Traeger as well.
Yeah. Any
Traeger, it's just good choice to choose from. It's tough. It is tough, but I'll go Perform Deluxe.
Right, cool.
Perform Deluxe or Master Touch.
Josh, your answer's going to be slightly different here, I reckon, because like Tom and I and even Jamie, we've seen these barbecues come and go. Like all these Webbers and all these other ones come in, but you've taken this you've been here with us, what, a year?
Yeah, just over a year.
You've seen all these, so from all of them, what would you say?
I think the best grill, I reckon, is the Ironwood 650. I think it's the perfect size, and I think it's got everything you need from a barbecue, but a pellet smoker. But then if you look, my favourite other barbecue has got to be the Master Touch, just the plain and Master Touch. I think it's so easy to move around. I mean, I took mine to Cornwall with me. I put it in the back of the van and I was cooking on holiday. So I think that having the benefit where you can do that and you can just take it anywhere with you, I do think that's a really good point. And the cooking on it is just unbelievable. Some of the results you can get, especially if you know what you're doing. I mean, I'm no expert chef, but I still think I cooked some really nice stuff on it. And I definitely, the Ironwood 650 or the Master Touch, definitely for me.
What colour Master Touch?
Stop it.
Smoke.
What about that
Teasing
red?
it.
What about the red? What about the red
I'll
one?
give my
That's-
left nut for that red Master Touch on top of them stairs, mate.
Okay, it's not
That's
that.
you
How
walk
many
in that
pe-
showroom. Right, my favourite grill is the red Master Touch.
There's a reason why that is up at the top of the stairs, because it is the best grill in there.
Um,
But you're just never going to see
if
it.
there's any one of them I could have, if any grill I could have, I've got a blue Master Touch, I've got the 650 Ironwood. I love them both, but I just want the red one, man.
Weber, get Mark a Master Touch.
So if anyone don't know, it's the Weber limited edition one they did, 3 years ago now? Everything's been a blur because of COVID.
Yeah, it was my first year.
Yeah, about 3 years ago. So yeah, it's awesome. It's at the top of our stairs.
It's going to be mine one day.
No.
But I do remember when you got your first Master Touch, Mark.
I was chuffed.
You was in tears.
I love
Oh,
You
yeah.
was in tears.
What a surprise,
Oh.
though.
Wasn't that your parents?
My mum
Yeah.
I was turned
Christmas.
up, and at the end of the day, I walked round and you lot went, that's yours.
It's on the
I was
bottom of the
like,
stairs,
"What?"
wasn't it?
Yeah.
'Cause they told us
But
to
my
keep it.
other grill, which I'm in that showroom, which I think is sick, is the Weber Traveller.
Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love
Weber
that.
Traveller, I've got no need for one.
I think
But I want one. Like, literally, I travel nowhere.
I think me personally, I was a bit sceptical because of the whole
Oh,
down. Is
I
it going to be
think
any good? But
I think it
literally,
is pucker.
yeah, it's cool.
So for me, Red Master Touch, Ironwood 650, and the Weber Traveller.
Traveller's a great shout.
So a tasty little lineup there.
Yeah.
Got a bit greedy
You've,
with the three.
I definitely should get that Red Master Touch off the patio at least.
No.
It's worth a try.
But you got your eye on something else at the moment. I keep
Yeah,
seeing. I
man.
keep seeing something on the.
I'm obsessed with them.
I keep-
Vic just keeps telling me no.
I keep seeing on the screen, on the computer screen we've got to work, he keeps eyeing up something, and Vic, his other half, actually messaged me the other day and said, what does Mark want for Christmas? I went, he wants a Savage cage, but it's £1,000. So he can do one.
I want a fire cage so bad. I know I won't even use it that much, but
I think-
I'm so impressed with them.
It was you and I went Taste of London, wasn't it? It was
Taste of London,
mind-blowing.
they was using them, like, literally doing everything. And I was just blown away by how many people use them cooking.
Well, yeah, they were at
They're smoking whilst cooking,
Yeah,
whilst
smoke
having
fires
something in a
as
pot.
well.
Like,
Yeah.
you've got everything on the go, in the open.
Yeah.
It's caveman shit.
When we went and saw, who was up at the Green Barn? Big Beers Barbecue
Big
and
Beers
Slim
and
Ricks,
Slim
and they
Ricks.
use one.
Yeah,
It's
his
mad.
Slim Rick's little one,
Yeah.
his little cage. I'm well impressed with that. Well impressed with that. That would be
Shout
like
out Slim Ricks and Big Barbecue and Green Barn.
big beers, not big barbecue.
Big Beers Barbecue. And Green Barn Farm. And Savage, which we don't even sell.
No,
But we do
I would,
appreciate
I would
our-
love a Savage cage.
Right, okay, I'll roll it on.
If you want to donate one.
If Savage Barbecue want to sponsor this podcast. No, question 4. Right, it's a good one. What is the hardest thing to sell in the shop? I'm going to let you guys go. I'll go last. What is the hardest thing you think to sell?
A 40-foot container of Yeti. Because Jay don't know how to say no to more and more Yeti.
Well, Rowan's got a way about it, right?
Definitely.
Rowan has. He's got. Have you seen his eyes?
Hello, Jay. Yes. yes.
I'll buy the lot.
Don't even tell me any of the colours. I want it.
What? Yes. But we got no, I'll have them. And then they roll through the door, and Alan, the yard man, we go, what's that? And he goes, more Yeti. We look at Jay, and Jay's like, I swear I haven't ordered nothing. I swear.
Yeah, and then we've got to redo the whole shelving again to
Like,
fit
just
it
some
on.
random pink rolled through the door the other day. He was like, I swear I ain't ordered that.
That was from Megan, and Megan wanted the pink one, so I got 4 in, and she turned up. Shout
Shout out
Megan.
Megan.
Where are you? But alright, so Mark said a 40-foot container of Yeti. That's a fair point. Tom, hardest
Well,
thing to sell in the shop.
From the figures you
Oh, yeah, we
saw
talked about
earlier,
figures
we've
earlier.
done really well in this year.
Yeah, we have.
We've had to.
Touche.
You're not, if you ain't leaving with a barbecue, you're leaving with a Yeti.
Yeah.
You said we saw this question earlier, didn't we?
Yeah,
You said,
there's a couple of things on the list, isn't there?
yeah, you said that, I think you mentioned about Pulse.
Yeah.
Not because it's a bad grill, it's just
It's
you got
very
to
expensive.
You got to sell it,
It's a very
And it-
expensive barbecue,
and it's targeted to one thing,
and it's not very big. You
Mm.
can't fit a lot of food in it.
and it is a lot of money for what it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the other one. What was the other one? The 80 quid salt and pepper shakers. They're tough.
The oil bottles.
Yeah, they're tough to
The
shift.
ceramics have been quite slow.
Yeah.
There are some.
But then you got
tricky
some accessories that people go mad for.
Well, look at GBS Pizza Stones. We had them in for April.
bits. Yeah.
And what is that red book? Just pure pizza stone.
Pizza
Yeah.
Stones,
Yeah.
orange Pizza Stones, Blue Master Touches, Slate Master Touch, Smoke Master Touch.
And
Yeah.
then pizza stones.
Yeah. Literally is, isn't it? What do you boys reckon? Josh, you've been with us. What
Oh.
thing? If someone walks up to the desk and goes, blah, blah, what are you thinking? Oh no.
It's difficult. I mean,
You're pretty confident with KJ, which is one of the hardest.
yeah,
Josh
yeah.
sells KJ.
He does.
Summits like they're nothing.
Yeah, he does. He knocks out
Your
KJ.
first full day you sold it.
Yeah,
Because I think
yeah,
Dad come
I
up
think
to us and
so.
went, why is a young lad selling a KJ?
And we just let him
Let him
sort of
go.
dive in at the deep end.
Let
We
him
come
go.
in on a Monday, don't we? And we're like, there's 4 summits and 8 KJs just been sold. Yeah, Josh done it on Sunday.
I mean, I think
Baby face
Summits, Summits and KJs. I mean, they're the most expensive grills that we do sell, and there's some good points. It's about it, when you're actually talking to someone though, you've just got to go for that absolute killer. Like you just got to throw that complete bombshell in there that's going to make them completely change their mind. Going from so for the Summits, I mean, the step down would be the Genesis 435. Then you say, oh, but there is this next model. You go Summits, and they say infrared burner.
Here he goes.
Your infrared burner, you get the rotisserie in there, you get the more storage. So there are something. I mean, Summits are hard to sell, really hard. I mean, we don't sell a lot of them.
You talking
But-
Summit gas or Summit charcoal?
Summit gas,
yeah.
definitely, yeah,
Summit charcoal.
Well, the thing is, it's
Sick.
because of how good the top end Genesis are now.
yeah.
Tom and I have seen that. Obviously, we've been around years.
Yeah.
But the way the Genesis has gone, it has killed the Summits.
Well, the technology involved with them now,
Yeah, Summits. Shout out whether Summit need a revamp.
yeah. Well, I believe it was last refurbed in 2014.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. He's
See what I mean?
just pure.
That is pure YouTube.
He knows, man.
I mean,
Weather
knowledge.
warehouse video.
The Summit charcoal, the Summit charcoals, I think, are quite hard to sell because you've got
Sick
them.
barbecue, though.
They are sick, but you've got them competing against KJ.
Yeah.
So they're trying to bring the same idea with
go-
KJ, but
I'd go Weber Summit.
Well, you and I,
KJ.
Tom, didn't we? We did right with Summit Comandos. Well, they're now called Summit Comandos, Summit Charcoals. But since KJ's come in, we've
It's
sort
made
of
it
done
difficult.
ourselves over.
I'll go for the Weber one just because I think it looks shiny and pretty.
But no, that's
It is such a good looking grill.
you say that, Mark, but there are actually guys that just want Weber everything.
Yeah.
Then you get your guys that
They
just
get
want
their
Traeger
Genesis
everything.
and then they get their
Yeah.
Summit and then they get their Smoke Fire and then
They've got the whole line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you always say about the Weber DNA, you can't touch it. So good.
Well, they've got the pedigree, haven't they? They've been doing it a long time.
Jamie?
what was the question?
I remember the question. The question was, what's the hardest thing to sell? But I would say, I would
Next Saturday night game.
no, I wouldn't talk about that.
Shout out Saturday.
I would have said Summit Gas as well, but we do have those people who do come into a store and go, I want to buy that. When you go from a Genesis to a Summit and then they see the price, they go, oh, bloody hell, I'm not paying that much. You always get the people who walk in, know what they want, but, it happens, how many do we sell in a year? Summit Gas?
Yeah.
4 to 6.
Yeah.
4 to 6.
It's not bad for what it is.
No,
Well, you
not,
just get the guys come in, they don't
Yeah,
want to know
talk.
about it, don't want you
Just
to
want
tell
it.
them any
You
info.
do get a customer like that though, they come in and then you start showing them, like I do, I'll show them the entry for everything first and then you get the odd customer that goes, what's the big boy?
yeah, you do. Yeah, that's
Don't
the
even
easiest.
start talking to them
Yeah.
about it and they pull out
What's
all
the
the
biggest
money
and
and they're
best
like,
you
I'll
got?
have that one.
That's the easiest thing when someone does come in and they say, "What's the best barbecue you got?" And then you like all the best of what type of barbecue they
With
want.
the
You say the
Traeger,
best pellet,
they're like,
then
what's this then? And I go, this is the 575 and they go, is that the best one? I'm like, no. And they're like, show me that. And I'm like, Okay.
Well, he's getting him to lift up that lid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel I ever lift that lid. I'm like, lift that.
Yeah.
I don't feel like my life can continue until Josh has sold me a barbecue.
Yeah, no, I feel like
something's missing there.
definitely going to speak to Vic about getting her down and buy one off him.
I reckon if Josh does this,
I reckon you should do a sales pitch on Vic on the fire cage.
yeah.
All right, yeah, I got that. I can do that.
I reckon you have two of them.
I reckon I'll have one by my birthday.
I reckon I'll have one out front. Right, I just got a message from Ben. We've got some grub, so we're going to drop it out for a sec. Have a bit of grub. Just wing it. Big shout out to them guys. So we're going to have a bit of grub and we'll see you guys in a bit. We're back in the room.
Shout out Just Wing It Lee.
Just Wing It just hooked us up with some insane food, as always. Big shout out to them guys and Josh at Just Wing It. Whoop, whoop. Josh had a phone call from his mum.
Oh, Grandad.
Hello, Grandad.
Look, just because I've got parents that care about me, all right? Just leave it, all right? Hello, Granddad.
While we're on that though, shout out Mum.
Right, next question we got in from Hitchin's Kitchen and Grill. Who's your favourite Hitchin? For me, it's Charlie. I love Charlie.
I wish you had pets.
Who's your favourite Hitchin? Kate's coming to cook tomorrow.
Kate.
Yeah.
Kate.
No, they're all great in their own little way, right? You got Neil, the strong silent type. And you got Kate, the face of it all on the social media. And then you got two adorable kids that are just...
They're wicked, they are. They proper look after us, support everything we do. So big shout out to Hitchin's Kitchen and Grill.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Right, question 6. Right. This is from Slim Ricks. What's Jay like to work for?
What a mug.
Who's going first?
Bosses.
Who's going first?
Well, I'd say my diplomatic answer to that would be he's a great boss, but like all of us, needs a kick up the bum every now and then.
Especially when he comes in a little hissy fit. And he just wants to have a row with us all on a Monday morning.
For being a minute late.
Jamo got torn one the other week for being late. And then he just walked back out.
Yeah. I walked straight in, totally ignored him, straight out the back door.
And this is what I have to deal with.
Yeah, no, great. I've had worse bosses. We all get looked after. You know what I mean? We all have a laugh, so...
Yeah.
I try and make it fun for you boys.
Yeah, for sure.
We get to do a lot of stuff.
We get to take the piss out of him regular, so...
There's not many bosses that you can do that with, really. So you can have a laugh and a joke with, and it actually just be a joke. Some of them you can say something to, and they just take it well too seriously. So it's really good. I think it's good.
That's why we're all still here, right?
Yeah.
Another gold star, please, Josh.
Yeah.
Shall
What's it like to work with Jay? What can I say? It's all right.
That's enough said.
No, but to be honest, I've been there
Keeping it
for
real. Yeah, you've been with
4
us
years, 5
just
years?
over 4 years, I'd say.
just 4 years, yeah. No, it's been great. It's busy, keeping busy all the time. But he's always doing what he has to do. But overall, good boss. Well done.
Round of applause for the boss man.
Like that.
No, you've been with us 4 years, Jamo. Time's flown, eh? Do you
remember
joined
what
us
it
when you were 18?
Yeah.
You're 22 now.
Yeah.
Right?
Sore belly when you were
what-
drinking.
Yeah.
Sore belly.
Do you remember Traeger training, Tom?
I certainly do.
My belly's burning. Gave him his first beer.
He was double parked for quite a long
Yeah,
time.
I never used to drink back then. But going away Traeger training, I think that was my first ever training course, wasn't it?
Yeah, we took you. Hang on a minute, Tom. We've done. Gave him his first beer. Took him on his first escalator.
Yeah, that was funny.
Took him in a lift.
The
Took him on a
lift was
train.
horrible.
Your first escalator.
Yeah,
No, what it was.
Didn't want to get on the escalator.
He
did
was stuck at the bottom. We were like, what's he doing?
What
We
it
were at the
was
top of
is
the
that
escalator. Like, he's just standing at the bottom. What am I doing?
We're like, what are you doing, man? Come on the escalator. He's like, no, I don't like it.
it was the lift that got me because I hate lifts.
Yeah,
and
so we
then
got
on with you.
when was that? Weather training?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we went
that
to
was Weber
So we
training.
went to Weber training. Jamo made the fatal mistake of telling Tom and I he doesn't like lifts. So as we got on the lift at reception, we got in the lift and Tom and I were on the second floor and Jamo was on the third. So we got in the lift.
As soon as the doors shut.
As soon as the door shut, Tom started jumping up and
I've
down.
never seen a lift like it.
Tom started jumping up and down. I pushed every single button, including the alarm. We got to level 2 and he ran out with us. We went, no, you're up another level. He said, fuck it, I'm taking the stairs.
Thought I'd be on the safe side, in case I get stuck in there. But no,
What a change, Tom, in 4 years, this kid.
Unbelievable. You didn't say a word when you first joined us, and now you've come right out.
Now you're
I got told you didn't even like driving on the 127. Now you're driving to the other end of the country.
Yeah, but I did pass my test at that time, so I was used to it.
You told me that story that you didn't even really want to drive into work when you first passed, and then you drove me all the way to Blackpool and back, and Manchester, Liverpool, doing 12 hours of driving in one day. I mean,
Yeah, you just sat there. I did all the driving.
a lot of people can't do that. So it's-
Honestly, mate, watching you grow has been pretty epic,
Yeah. Yeah,
to say the least.
when he took the job and then turned around and realised he had to actually drive to work.
Let's be honest, everyone needs a Jamo.
They do. We love
Yeah.
Jamo, and we get proper defensive if anyone upsets him.
Jam dog.
We do defend him.
Apart from us.
Right. Do you want me to leave?
Absolutely not.
That was his question last week.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, we were having some banter with him. He said, well, do you want me to leave, yes or no? So we were to stroke his ego for him.
Just imagine Alton's barbecue world without me.
I think it would be all right, to be honest.
We'll see about that.
South wouldn't plummet.
Oh, Jamo.
And on another point, it definitely strokes his ego enough.
Yeah.
You don't need to do it for him.
Another question. This is from Hellfire, the guys here. Why is Mark, why are you so aggressive?
I'm not aggressive. I just ain't got time
You have
for
your
idiots.
moments. You have your moments.
People think you're aggressive.
I ain't got time for idiots.
Misunderstood, I'd say.
That's it, I am.
You're a big cuddly teddy bear.
I am, that's what I mean. I get on with everyone. It's just a certain few people that push me buttons. As we've seen.
We'll leave it there. Right. This question's coming from loads of people. Who's the best cook?
Me.
100% me, isn't it?
I think it's an all-out battle between Tom and Mark. It is a
guys.
battle. It is a battle between them two.
Well, no, I'm still bitter and salty about the wing competition.
I knocked Tom out on the wings.
I spent 2 days making roasted bone marrow for my wings. And he uses a bottle of reggae sauce and wins. And he wins.
Mate, I love the reggae.
What about the microwave rice, weren't it? It
Oh, yeah, Chef Mike on the
Mate, they're
rice.
all like, they're just presentation bits, you know? You could be like Jay and go and get an artificial plant.
Yeah, exactly. I knocked out Josh for putting a fake plant on my
Yeah, and then you was boasting.
So-
You was boasting about
Yeah.
knocking someone out who's been cooking for less than like 2 months, and it was my first time actually cooking. I think doing the wings.
It was.
It was my
Yeah,
first
it was.
proper
Yeah,
time
okay,
cooking,
okay,
and
yeah.
winning.
Yeah, but he was trying it because if Josh beat Jay,
Yeah, I
then
was-
he got a Traeger. So that's why Josh was even more up for
I was
it.
determined.
Winning's winning.
I think you guys need to finish it.
Yeah.
And
we
then we
do.
can answer this question once and for all. Who's
Alright.
the best cook?
That question.
Yeah, I know. We can crown me at the end.
Whoa. I'm in it as well.
Jamie-
Yeah,
Oh,
Jamie is in the finals.
Yeah, I know you are. I'm
basically.
just saying, then we can crown me when I smash you two out.
I still want to do my idea because you would love my idea. But I'm not saying it, but we need to do it. And then you understand the whole idea.
Have you still got the prop? Because I remember,
I've
yeah, he's still got the
still got
prop.
it.
I remember
Oh,
he showed
I know
me.
what
Yeah,
he's done. He bought little Lego things, didn't he? Yeah, that's whack. I'm well beating that. I am.
Everyone vote for me. Cheers, guys.
Right. On that note, another question is: each of you, what is your favourite thing to cook?
You're going to mug me off, aren't you, Mark?
I wasn't saying nothing.
Favourite thing to cook? I don't know. We
don't know,
cook.
man,
We
it's
literally
tough.
cook everything.
I've got to admit,
we do live off wings.
I do
Yeah,
love a wing, man.
everyone's we've got a big reputation for wings.
I do love a wing.
I don't know. I really enjoyed, for me personally, I really enjoyed doing that brisket and that beef short ribs because they were
Short
two,
rib.
Yeah.
two things that I'd never done until I
Short
had
rib.
them.
I love doing a short rib.
Yeah.
I've done it at home, done it with you boys, and short rib always turns out immense.
I know where you're coming from there, man, because when you do a long cook, the time, the commitment involved in seeing it through to the end.
Mate, you got like 18 hours of wondering whether you fucked it.
Yeah, and so many people coming in saying, I want to do a brisket, I'm sitting there thinking I've never even done one myself. To actually now have that is buzzing. And it came out well good.
Yeah, it did.
I think the pork belly burnt ends are a good
they
thing
are
to
a
cook,
winner.
and that's
Oh,
sort of
a winner for everyone, man.
What about sausage bombs? Newfound
Shout
favourite.
out, shout out
Yeah.
Bebops for introducing them.
Moink balls was
Moink balls.
quite popular back in the day.
Shout
Used to do a
out,
lot of
shout out
them.
Brian Slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Bebop's balls, man.
Yeah, Bebop's balls.
He's got some
We love
tasty
your balls.
He's got some tasty balls, man.
Just put them in your mouth.
And suck them.
When we do the events, I do like I love the pulled pork sliders. I absolutely love them.
Burgers to me are bugs.
I still have yet to try a pulled pork, slider.
Getting onto the pulled pork, I think there's one thing, right? Someone may have seen a little while back, I was doing a pulled pork and I wanted to do one myself.
But
So I literally cooked.
this is emotional story, people, all right? So brace yourselves.
So I literally cooked a pulled pork and I put the rubs in there, the rub on it. I put the pellets in the grill. I did everything myself because I wanted to actually do it, and did it all. And then basically I had to leave work. So I said to Mark, I think I didn't see Tom when I left, but I spoke to Mark and just said, right, leave that till tomorrow. We'll pull it in the morning and we'll do all the posts. So I go home. I then get a message from Josh, very long-winded
Shall I tell you what happened?
love message.
I was there.
And then, yeah, go on, Mark. You tell the story because you were there. Because
the wrapped pulled
I'm not.
pork.
I'm still proper.
I
Peter.
put back in the Yeti, put it in the shop. Then I went to the toilet. I come back, Yeti was gone. So I've walked in the back, out the back, and there's Josh and Jamo just pulled this pork. They're already putting it in buns. And I was like, boys, what are you doing?
Not even any sauce.
No sauce. Right? No pictures. I was like, what are you doing? They said, pulling the pork. I said, why are you doing that? Well, Jay's gone. It's like, yeah, it's Jay's pulled pork. Doing it tomorrow. And I was like, oh, well, it's in the buns now, isn't it? They had no pictures, and you all know Jay loves a picture. They had no pictures,
Well, the thing
no
is,
sauce. It was just dry.
I told the story on Instagram like I do. I like to, everyone knows we like to talk about what we do and show people what we do from start to finish. And literally, I've just got this pulled pork on a barbecue and I had nothing else to say. And quite a few people said, how was the pulled pork? And I just basically had to turn around and went, yeah, sour subject, don't ask.
I mean, I ain't blaming him, but Josh did turn around to me and he said, Jamo, should we go and do his pulled pork? Yeah, come on, let's go and do his pulled pork. I'm hungry.
Let's just say one thing on this podcast. These two at the other end of the table here have a massive habit of blaming each other when something goes fucking
No,
It's a solid game plan.
I'm all for taking the blame for it, and I mean,
He says this, but he says this, but he does just pass the blame to Jamo.
yeah, but it's something I've got to do, really. I mean, but the thing is as well, Jamo's the teddy bear. He's cute. I mean, they all love him. So for me, I can blame whatever on him, and more than likely he'll get away with it. But I think since I've been there, this is probably that was the first major mistake that I've made. And I sort of just rushed into it, said, oh, let's go do it. I'm hungry. And I think all the boys can vouch for this. I'm always hungry and I always want to eat.
Hell yeah.
So,
kudos to you, though, man. You owned up. You apologised straight away.
yeah.
He sent me
Sorry, Jay.
He sent me a beautiful message.
It was, I read it.
We were actually, funny enough, I left and I went home. And Josh, Jammer and I were going to watch England play that night at Wembley. So he sent me the message, and I think he sent me the message because he thought, oh shit, in a couple of hours I'm going to see him.
Jay didn't even reply. He rung me and went, what has that prat done?
What has happened? So yeah, we're all good. But yeah, that's the story of the pulled pork. But
We are very sorry.
We owe you a pulled pork.
all right, everyone's
Sorry.
heard that. They're sorry.
Please don't cook it for him, no, let him do it.
So, what is your favourite thing to cook? What is our
Mine's
favourite?
beef short rib.
Beef short ribs?
Pork belly burnt ends.
Tough one.
You like a flamed burger, don't you?
I would like to stick to recent cooks and go with the lamb koftables.
Nice.
They were nice. Yeah.
Tom? Tom cooks some seriously fancy stuff, man.
You know, I mentioned the roast duck earlier, and that was at the very beginning, nearly, of my barbecue journey. And I went home after Weber training and did it straight away. Really enjoyed it, but haven't really done it since.
Get that duck back on the grill.
Yeah, I hear you.
Get Andy to sort you out. Bloke's barbecue.
That's right.
Fresh
yeah.
duck.
Shout out
you
Village
got some-
Butchers.
Yeah. He got me some fresh duck, partridge and pheasant. Took it to my old man and he just gutted it and stripped it and then I cooked it.
I think on that point, though, literally, I'm going to say it now, but we owe Village Butchers a lot. Like these guys at Village
Mate,
Butchers,
support everything.
everything we do, they always look after us. Nothing's too much to ask. We place an order, we've got it within a couple of days. They've supported everything we've done. I think Village are a massive,
They're an unbelievable bunch of guys.
big shout out to how far we've come. We wouldn't have done it without Village.
No.
We wouldn't.
No.
So a big shout out to Joe, Andy, and all the guys at Village Butchers.
We still need to arrange the go-karting.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want to take.
On the roadblock. Donkey Kong in the corner.
Mark
mate.
sacrifices himself.
Yeah, mate. Don't let my boys win.
Yeah, Mark's just a human roadwork.
You ain't getting past me, Joe.
Right. Okay. Right. What we got next? Okay, so still on that again. Someone said, we know you guys love wings. What are our favourite wings to cook? Again, tough as hell, but we have done so
Number one,
many.
honey chili sriracha.
Honey chili, yeah.
I think honey chili is a personal favourite for all of us.
That's probably my favourite.
Favourite rub? Honey chili.
Honey chili.
It's up there, isn't it?
But I think, right, honey chili is probably the one that I like to cook the most. But I think the best wing, personally, that we've done, which everyone loved, was at the Southend United Day. And we done the Japanese rub, shout out Angus and Oink, with the crispy seaweed.
Shout out Peter at the one takeaway. Because literally, I remember that we cooked it, and the South United players went, "How'd you do that?" I said, "How'd you make the seaweed?" Oh, I got it from a takeaway.
But them wings were, they were good. Wax on, wax off, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah.
I think recently as well, we've been doing a lot more dry wings, not saucing them up as much, and doing the dry wings. Some of them are really nice. I mean, my favourite is Chinese takeaway. I think Chinese takeaway rubs really nice, and that on dry wings.
Unbelievably crispy.
Yeah.
I did like the ones that you done when we used to do
the competition one.
The one, the
Hoisin.
bacon.
Oh,
Pegasus.
Pegasus with bacon bits.
Yeah.
Bacon bits, they were good.
Yeah, they were good back in the day.
Yeah.
I enjoyed your wings, Jamo.
Which one?
What, the ones that melted your
Ah,
face?
the hot and hostile.
Really
triple
hot.
X.
Tom battled through them. Tom looked at me and went, "Don't breathe funny and don't cough."
Yeah, but that can't have been too bad. I mean, you downed the whole bottle of Triple X.
Yeah, we do love a challenge, don't
Things
we?
have to get done, don't they? I wanted take.
We've done so many wings.
I didn't even want it, to be honest. It was just everyone was just pussying out of doing it, and then someone was like, "You'll do it."
But
It's like, yeah, go on. Totally regretted it. Never do that again.
Thing is now, when we're doing the events, we're using obviously our Honey Monster rub that we've made ourselves, which buzzing about that. That's been amazing. So yeah, big shout out to everyone who supported us on that. But yeah, we do the Honey Monster wings now at every event we do, and they go down an absolute storm.
You got to use our own rub, haven't you?
When we did the Just Wing It event, the Honey Monster was everyone's favourite.
But that's the thing. We've had a lot of good comments about that rub. But we had a prototype through. We thought there was something missing.
Yeah.
So you went back.
It was missing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We went through the
added some
ingredients,
bits.
didn't we, and just went add this, add
The
this.
first one had a funny aftertaste, which no one wants. Yeah, wings nice for 30 seconds.
And then it come back with the things, the ingredients, and it was amazing. And then design the label. I said, well, myself.
If you think it's good on chicken, put it on a pork chop.
pork chop.
Sam from Traeger could.
Yeah, Sam from Trade. What did he say to you?
He said it was the best tasting pulled pork he'd ever done.
Mate, it's so
With
good
our
on
rub
pork,
on it,
I
yeah.
think. It's good on chicken, but I think it's better on pork.
Yeah, it's amazing. People use it on loads of stuff. Aston loves it on bacon.
Slim Ricks and Big Beards, they used it on all their pork.
Yeah, for
their
a
pulled pork for that event.
3-day event.
Yeah,
They bought, what, 15 tubs?
yeah.
And even when we were trying it out for the first time, we all said it was better on pork. than
Pork
chicken,
on that
didn't we?
pork chop. It was
Yeah.
unreal.
Oh yeah, the way we crisped out that fat as well.
Next question. Who's the best celebrity you guys have had down?
James Buckley.
He didn't hesitate a second, did he?
Friend.
I think just because of obviously the how big he is as well with the In-Betweeners. I mean, I've always watched the In-Betweeners and sort of having him come down and being able to meet him, and you see little glimpses of his character come through, but then still, you know, he's different to his character, but he's got the joke and the banter that you would sometimes you just think that's definitely something that Jay would say. And I, as well, he's so much into his barbecuing.
passionate about
He's
barbecuing,
really into his barbecue.
Which we had no idea.
And I don't know, but I reckon most of you guys can probably say James Buckley is probably one of the best ones that we've had, definitely.
Definitely. They're all amazing in their own way. That's first of all. They're all but wicked. They're such wicked characters. We have so many different people come down. We've been so lucky and blessed to have all these celebrities want to come and spend their afternoons, evenings with us.
They're so humble and down to earth.
Yeah, we've
you
not
know.
had one.
It's
I've got
just
two
like
answers
chatting
for
to
that.
another guy. Like,
I'll say for me, Danny Dyer, just because he's a geezer. But whether he's a celebrity or not, in my eyes, he is a social media celebrity. Is Matt, Food Review Club.
Yeah.
That was such a good day to actually get someone that eats that much food for a living, get to try our stuff and be like, mate, you boys can cook. He's just...
And it's now supports
In my
him.
eyes, he's a social media celebrity.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
but then you got to think where that started. That was off the back of Rich from Wingfest.
Wingfest again,
We
yeah.
invited him down to the patio, and he said our wings were some of the best he's eaten. And that guy has eaten millions of wings for his lifetime.
Yeah.
And then obviously Matt is a good friend of his. So yeah, news travels quickly.
And then we end up getting invited to Wingfest and stuff like that. And then we've been to Matt's house, and there's loads of stuff
Yeah,
going
I mean,
on.
like, even Matt, he's humble. He's not after nothing free either.
No.
He's like, I want a Traeger, bought a Traeger. Wants a Traveller, bought a Traveller.
Mm-hmm.
We take it to him. We show him how to do it. We use it. He promotes it. Do you
He's
know what I
another-
mean? He is.
He's another one as well. Whenever I message him, he's straight back on it.
Yeah.
He's
Him
brilliant.
and his wife, Jess. Shout out you both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pair of legends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But yeah, definitely one of my favourite days was having them guys down. And yeah, don't think you can beat someone that appreciates that much.
Tom?
yeah, I agree with everything been said so far. Can't go much wrong. It's got to be when it all started, when Jordan and Ashley Banjo came down to the shop, pulling up in their crazy Aston Martins in the car park. I was thinking, these guys ain't coming
Yeah, this
down,
was the
you
first
know?
one we done, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Thinking
just
they're not
unbelievable.
coming, they're not going to come.
Nah.
These two us and over Chamo come and got us. He said, they're here. We all walked
Two
outside.
giants just walked through the door.
Yeah,
Aston
they're actually
Martins.
tall as you like,
They're
these
huge.
guys.
Jamo dancing for him. And
Oh yeah, I can break some moves.
Jamo trying to join diversity.
Sign me up, sign me up.
Yeah, them coming down, and that was the very first one we done. And literally from that one is where it all happened.
Yeah, hearing about I'm a Celebrity from Jordan, was stood there and listened for God knows how long, a while, and it was just fascinating listening to his stories.
And then for me personally, to watch them dance with Maisie.
Yeah,
Stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? They're just things
super
you just...
proud dad moment.
Yeah, you just stand there watching your little girl dance with Ashley Banjo on the patio and thinking, Christ.
thinking, of course, she's short.
Yeah, but
That's pretty damn epic.
that was mad. I think for all of us, we were all blown away that night, and we realised, wow, we've actually got something here. And from that, then Tyler got in contact from Kiss.
Yeah.
Then I ended up on Kiss Radio, and then from that, it all just started happening.
Callum Best came down.
Callum.
Dan Osborne and Jacqueline Joss are coming down as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Jacqueline Joss was big since
Yeah.
she won I'm a
What was
Celebrity.
your one earlier, Jay?
What's that?
One you said earlier, you didn't think you'd see. Bobby Norris slut dropping on the patio.
What a guy,
to sit there, to stand there at an event and watch Bobby Norris slut dropping on a patio. When you used to be a kid and listen to Five and then see Scott Robinson singing
mate.
one of his
Performing it live.
tunes
Yeah.
on your patio
Yeah.
with Lydia Lucy from The Voice, you're like, what on earth is going on here? What have we created?
And don't forget the epic DJ.
Yeah. Oh, what, Jay Sheppy?
Yeah, no, the other
Oh, Tony Roberts.
Tony Roberts.
Yeah, we've had-
absolute legend. That guy.
Yeah, we've had some great events. And then from Callum, we got Binky Felsted. That was amazing. Going building a barbecue into a unit for her. Josh and Jess Wright.
It just snowballed,
Yeah,
didn't it?
it did.
It's crazy.
Better things to come.
More things to come. That's a good question. What is the best cook you've seen from your game shows? That's hard because the game shows are all different. You know, we talked about this earlier with Restaurant Roulette. It's all about presentation, having fun, selling what you're doing on a screen. Whereas with Mars Griller, it's just about the food. It's not about who it is, what it is, how you do it. It's just about the food.
When you say the best cook you've seen, I think it's like multiple cooks that they've done.
Yeah.
Like there's,
Two guys on the tip of my tongue.
mate, there's two on mine and all.
Yeah.
Go on, you say one.
Matt Season Blog.
Right, I'm going to say hidden ingredient
Only slagging.
and then the gobby cow.
Yeah.
I think for me, them two, all their cooks always look on point.
Yeah.
No matter
Totally
what they
agree.
cook, their presentation's insane.
When Matt and Jim went against each other and
On the
Restaurant
showdown
Roulette,
thing when
on
they did the
showdown,
donuts.
it was
just ridiculous, wasn't it?
unbelievable. I've never seen anything like
Well, the
it.
thing is, there's been a few highlights in there. When Brian Stowe first did the McDonald's, it
Yeah.
just was
Done a
ridiculous.
whole menu,
It was
I
just
mean.
crazy.
Smashed it out of the park. Yeah.
And then obviously,
That's like
he's-
Josh's lunch, wasn't it?
yeah, half of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think all the shows are different. Even EuroQ, Hidden Ingredient, won that, didn't he? And their guys were cooking all food from random ass
He
countries.
does some great cooks, man.
Yeah, all the shows. I think all the shows. What do you boys think?
I can't remember who, it was 5 guys, I think, in the first season of Restaurant
That
Roulette.
would have been Bikes and Barbecues, Phil.
Yeah, I
He done
think.
Five Guys. He went into Five Guys and went behind the counter and everything.
Yeah, I think the effort that you put into that, that's
good
one
one.
that properly
Well,
sticks into my
I
head.
remember he had a whole big plan. He had all the ingredients laid out. He's going to make a burger live. But the connection went all funny, and then we sort of ran out of time. He had everything laid out, ready to make you a burger
Yeah.
on the.
Yeah, he did it all, didn't he? They're
He
amazing.
did a lot. Yeah.
And we got the final coming up in a couple of days of the current series. It's just been ridiculous again. And having Eric involved, he's always a blast.
Oh wow! That first time when on that first live, and he's got his knife, his
Yeah,
bow and arrow. And you're just
It's
like,
just
wow,
insane.
this guy's crazy. What a character.
Right, before we finish then, because we're pretty much time up, but what has been the highlight of your year?
Road trip.
Yeah, I think. I mean, the road trip was really good. I'm getting out of the shop for.
Well, yeah, tell me, you guys come up with the idea of the stadium tags. That was you two.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to explain all the details because you was the one who sat on that computer, booked it all, and even got me on roller coasters that I didn't want to go on.
And probably put it all on your card.
Yes, he did pay me back though. So
Yeah, well,
Blackpool, wasn't it?
yeah,
first
eat
one.
cook foodie. Shout out to him. He cooked us an insane breakfast when we went up to him. But he come down, he bought a Traeger, and me just jokingly, I said road trip to Blackpool. And next thing you know, he's actually going ahead. I'm looking at hotels, booking Pleasure Beach. We bought all fast pass, everything, planning a whole route, stopping off at Liverpool, Manchester United, Man City, at all these different stadiums. And I think I said to Jay about doing the whole stadium tag thing and putting a sticker, videoing it, and then obviously Jay does his little twist on it with the music and putting it onto.
Where do we come
where did we come from? Where did we come from? No, but we had 2 people find the stickers, just randomly.
Yeah.
Just randomly found the stickers. Another thing that happened on that road trip was we got stuck at the toll.
Yeah.
So as we approached the toll, we had this discussion before. We was like, oh, how do you pay for the toll and all that? And I thought, oh, fuel cards. These guys were like, no, you don't use fuel cards. We get to the toll, it says you can use fuel cards. Put the fuel card in. It never came back out.
Because the fuel card got
Yeah,
belted.
yeah,
the same time.
yeah. To be fair, we didn't really think about it. We did put a completely warped fuel card into like a machine, so it was always going to end in problems. But as well, we went to Diddley Squat Farm,
Yeah.
which was unreal. Having watched that on Amazon.
Well, the thing is, you done the stadium tag at Everton, and you just, well, all you did is you sent me a video of you going a sticker on the side of the stadium, and I went, that's class. So you went, oh, we're going to go here, go here. So I was like, yeah, it's awesome. And then it literally started something, and we've now been, we've almost done every Premier League. We ain't done Newcastle, Burnley, Palace.
Crystal Palace and Leeds.
That's it, 4 to go. But yeah, it's been great fun doing the old stadium tags.
After that whole road trip, I was shattered. It was.
Yeah,
I've
what you
never
done-
felt so tired in my life.
Yeah, because Jamo drove while Josh sat there.
Yeah, and I sat in the passenger seat, and anytime Jamie turned the music down, I'd straight away turn it right back up to max volume, just being a really annoying passenger. Yeah. So
Still took him on another one. I'd have been like, nah, mate.
But if anyone wants a barbecue, you know,
And you live really far
probably in the
away.
Newcastle area, Cornwall.
Yeah,
where else do we want to
yeah,
go?
Cornwall's definitely one on my
You
list.
two
I
want
think.
to do Land's End to John O'Groats.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They're absolutely off their heads.
Derek's
not
got to
go-
take a traveller with you.
Derek's not
Yeah.
having the mileage.
So you imagine doing that though, Land's End to John O'Groats,
With a
taking a
traveller.
traveller, whipping it out in different locations.
Derek will make you buy the van.
Tom, what's your highlight?
There's too many. Where do you start?
I know, it's hard, isn't it?
Can't believe none of you have said it was me joining.
It's definitely not you joining. So I've now got to change the whole back wall. There is so many. I think I can't pick one because obviously I've had so many highlights with you guys. I've had so many personal highlights. For me, winning that award of the best Traeger retailer in the whole of the UK and the adulation and all being in magazines and stuff from that was just insane. But yeah, it's different for me. Obviously, I get a lot of personal ones. So yeah, I just think honestly, just the journey and every single one of you guys that listens and watches everything we do, going from 1,100 followers to almost 11,000 in 2 years is just mind blowing. And yeah, for me, it's everything, absolutely everything. If I had to pick one out, I did absolutely love the fired up night we did. That was amazing.
night.
I loved going to Metopia. That was brilliant. Wingfest was amazing. But
wet.
yeah, it's a bit wet, wasn't it? But there was so many. I would probably, if I had to.
You've got to.
Okay, so Jordan Ashley, just because it was just like, oh my God, these guys have actually come.
Yeah, man.
And from them, what happened?
Yeah.
So for me, Jordan Ashley.
But that wasn't this year.
Was it
Yes,
not?
Tom. Spanner in the works. Go again.
Okay,
That was after
absolutely,
the first lockdown, right?
absolutely flushed me out. This year, winning the Traeger Award. Winning the Traeger Award was amazing. Yeah, out of jail, big time.
Yo.
If you know something,
Yeah, so obviously my highlight of the year is having my little boy, little Chester. Shout out Chester, Daddy loves you.
Go on the pads.
He's got to be having my little boy. Best thing in the world. And work-wise, just joining the team.
Chester's a big supporter of us. Always comes down.
Chester is. He's
Always comes down.
Always up for a bit of grub.
He loves our cooking, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of food happening. Chester and Vic will turn up.
Oh, we had some pork the other day, didn't he?
And the whole lamb.
And the lamb, and the whole lamb.
He loved the lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big fan
He had it
of the
all
lamb.
over his face, didn't he?
Can you name one? Or are you struggling?
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. On a personal note, it'd have to be becoming a homeowner.
Nice, yeah.
Definitely. There's
I feel like ours is well dull now compared to these guys having a son being a homeowner.
But yeah, no, there's been a lot, isn't there?
What a
It's
year.
been a busy year.
Been a busy 2 years. Since COVID,
Yeah.
it's been, hard for people, and we get that. But for us, it's been incredible. Make the best of a bad situation. That's what you have to do. You have to just get on with it. There's no choice. So we had to just get on with it, and we've smashed it.
We
And
stacked them deep and sold them cheap.
yeah. So yeah. Right, we've got to wrap it up. We're done.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you to every single one of you for listening. Thank you for all your support. We can't do any of this stuff without you guys. So
My name's Jay.
my name's Jay.
I run Altons Barbecue World.
Anything to say, you two? Lower than Harley?
Over and out.
And thank you for listening, and hopefully we'll see you all again soon.
Keep it real, guys.
What they all said.
Cheers, everyone.